Welcome back, everyone, to Little Roadie Wargaming for another game of Bolt Action. The year is 1944, and we have a game between Fallschirmjägers and U.S. Army. So today's game is a custom scenario. We have a 4x4-foot board once again for a smaller game. This time, each army will be deployed fully onto the table within 6 inches of their chosen side. It will be a kill point game. It is also going to be a 6-turn game with a possibility of a 7th turn. And at the start of the 3rd turn, there will be an objective landing on the board that will be worth 3 points. We'll be rolling a scatter die and 3d6 off the center point of the table, and whoever controls that objective with a infantry or artillery unit with no other enemy units within 3 inches will score 3 points at the end of the game. Now let's take a look at some of the terrain here. It's a pretty dense board. One of the main features being a small river here that is impassable except for 3 points where they can wade across. You have to wade across with a run, however you're limited to 6 inches, and as a run order there's no firing, or the bridge, which will be hard cover. Some other sources of hard cover are some of these ruined buildings here, along with the stone walls. The rest of the buildings will count normally as buildings with the hard cover and the +1 to the resilience of the troops within. Any of the small bushes or lower hedges will be soft cover. This large hedge over here will be hard cover as well, and one other piece of soft cover will be this wheat fields, and it is also difficult ground. So let's take a look at the armies that will be used today. And here we have 298 points of Fallschirmjägers. They are led by a 2nd lieutenant with SMG, and he has 2 attendants with assault rifles. Then we have a 6-man squad on the left, led by an SMG sergeant. There is a MG42 in there. The rest are rifles with 1 Panzerfaust because he had the points. And then we have a 5-man squad, all with assault rifles. And these are Fallschirmjägers, so they are veterans. And here we have 299 points of U.S. Army. They are all regulars. They are led by a 2nd lieutenant. There is a sniper team that both also have SMGs. And then there are 3 squads. There are 6-man squads with a BAR in each. Okay, so the deployment is all done. We have an American squad here. We have sniper up here in hidden deployments. We have another American squad here next to this building, and the 3rd squad and lieutenant are over here. Moving across to the other side, we have the German lieutenant. We have the assault Fallschirmjäger squad here, and then moving over to the farm, we have the Fallschirmjäger MG team. So, battlefield's all set. Turn 1, and the first die is Americans. So the sniper just went on ambush. Next up, more Americans. So we'll did a U-men snap 2 and just move the lieutenant and that squad up to the wall. And finally, German die. The German MG team just moved up over there, and Americans. All right, the American squad just ran around into the 1st floor of the building, and we have Germans. The German assault squad just moved up towards the hedge, and we have a American die. Running that squad.
Yep, just over behind the ruins here.
Okay, so they're running up there, and that leaves the German lieutenant. Jumping the hedge would be the advance, since it's the rough ground.
Right.
Got the Americans moved up behind the hidden sniper.
This might be a mistake. Whoa.
It might be. That's the German lieutenant.
I believe I have line of sight on
Jumps the hedge. Is he going to get sniped?
Well, let's find out.
Okay. So the sniper is going to...
He does have, I assume he, I wasn't sure if he did or didn't.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Right down the road.
I was afraid of that, but
I can check
36 inch
if you want,
range.
but there's like no way that's not within 36. Yep.
Yeah. So one shot, hitting on 3.
Alright.
And in typical sniper fashion, misses. So this is turn 1, and we'll move on to turn 2. Okay, starting turn 2, it's German die. So the German lieutenant, after taking sniper fire, just ran into the driveway of that building, and we got an American die. Okay, the American sniper is going back on ambush. So here's another American die. The American squad just ran up a floor, has a BAR and 3 rifles in the windows. Next die is German. So the German assault team just moved into the bottom of the building. They are not yet at the windows. So next up we have Americans. Okay, so the American squad that was back here just moved around, keeping the bridge between him and enemies. Americans go again. So the Fallschirmjäger MG team has just ran around towards this building, and the American squad has just hopped into the ruins. So this is the end of turn 2, and at the beginning of turn 3, well, Ted, why don't you roll a scatter die and 3d6, and we'll find out where the supplies are coming down. So 7 inches this way. And hey, look, it's landing right on the other side of this hedge on the road.
A little more this way. Probably like right in the middle of that junction right there.
Yep. So, supply crate has come down, and that will be 3 points at the end of the game. So going into turn 3, the American sniper is still on ambush, and the first die of the turn is Americans. The squad in the ruins just went on ambush, and we have more Americans. The squad here is also going on ambush. Germans. So we're gonna have a little more action going on here.
I gotta take a look.
We'll see. Okay, the German machine gun team is just continuing to go along the backside of that house, and we have another German die. So the Germans have moved to the window, thus triggering Overwatch. So were we starting with a sniper?
Start with a sniper.
Okay. Needing a 3. Hits. All right, 5 to kill.
I get a pin either way.
Nope.
No kill.
So just a pin.
But I'm also going to trigger the other guys.
Okay, so you have a BAR and 5 rifles.
I'm going to check range though.
Yeah, let's see the range.
Can the other guys actually see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the entire building. Alright, so they're all in range. It's all long range. So long range hardcover.
Correct. So, 6s.
Yep.
BAR and 5 rifles, so it'd be 6s to hit and 6s to kill.
Yep. So we got 5 rifles, 2 BR. I got a hit, so that's enough for a second pin. No kill.
No kills.
You get -2 when you're shooting. So
Yep.
I'll take it.
So you said you were advancing the window and shooting the sniper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 18-inch range on those assault rifles?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that with an 18?
On the front of the wall.
Nope.
No. Oh, that sucks.
Yes, it does.
These guys go down because they fired.
Yep. So those ambushes switch over. And next up, we have Americans. Okay, so Will's doing a U-man snap too. We moved the lieutenant up, firing at that window. Needed a 6 to hit.
Got a 5.
Missed with a 5.
And then the other squad is doing the same thing.
Okay, so the other squad is moving up with him. I do believe they would be in 12 because the lieutenant was behind them to begin with and was just out of range.
No, this guy definitely won't be.
Okay.
I'll double check though. So the first 3 are.
And then
Those
the
two
other
are
2
not, and that's
rifles.
a BAR, so he is.
Okay, so that's 5 shots needing 5s.
Yep, so 3 rifles, 2 BARs, and then I have 3 rifles that are 6s.
2 rifles.
2 rifles. My bad. Alright, so these are 5s.
Okay.
3 hits.
3 hits.
So that's
Needing-
a 3rd pin.
Yep, needing 6s to kill.
Nope.
And no one's dead. And the rifles are hitting on 6s.
No.
Nope. So those Fallschirmjägers are now up to 3 pins, and there's only 1 die left in the bag, and it's German. Your lieutenant.
Yes.
Yes. Hiding under here.
Coming up.
Okay, so the lieutenant ran out of here and over behind this building. And that is the end of turn 3. So we'll grab all the dice, move on to 4. Okay, turn 4, and it's an American die. So the squad here is firing at the lieutenant's team. We just have long range, more than half the squad's out of cover, and it's not a small team, so all the shots are on 4s.
Missed a 2.
Yep, 2 misses. So it's a pin and killing on 5s.
Nothing.
No, nothing. Okay, so just a pin. And we have a German die. Okay, so the Germans just moved up, and they are going to be firing on the Americans here, but they responded by going down. There's also a Panzerfaust in there, which is the white dice, needing 7s. So the Panzerfaust might hit. The Panzerfaust does not hit. The Panzerfaust is burnt, and the Americans skate by. Next die, we have Americans. So the sniper is firing at the Fallschirmjägers in the window, needing 3. They hit. Needing a 5. Nope. So they are now up to 4 pins. And we have a German die. All right, so the Fallschirmjägers are going to attempt to pass a order. They do. Okay. They had 4 pins. Now they have 3. And they're going to be firing on this squad here on the bridge. We're not giving them the cover because it's straight on.
10 shots, needing
7s.
It's range plus the pins. Yeah. 7s. Okay, we have 3 maybes in typical Africa Corps fashion. There's 1 hit. There's a 4 to kill. And we have a pin and a casualty.
That's the sergeant.
Okay, and we have an American die. So the American lieutenant just went back a little bit onto the bridge and is taking a long-range hardcover shot against these Fallschirmjägers. So, being a 6.
Nope.
Nope. Second lieutenant just couldn't hit. And more Americans. You just have that
Guys, we're
one.
just going to move to the other side of it.
Okay. And we have the German lieutenant. Which, if he wants to do anything, has to pass an order test.
Yes.
Which is
Flat.
10 or less on 2 dice. Can you get it?
9.
Okay. Barely. So the pin goes away. The Americans have just moved over to the other side of that upper floor. And we'll figure out what the lieutenant's doing. Okay, so the lieutenant is firing, needing 4s. 2 hits. We got a pin and 4s to kill. 1 dead.
Alright.
So 2 pins and a dead. And this is the end of turn 4. Clean it up, move on to 5. Okay, first die of turn 5, we have Americans. So the sniper is firing at the Fallschirmjägers in the building again. Getting a 3.
Nope.
Missed. Okay. Anticlimactic sniper.
Yeah.
Americans.
Adds up.
So the BAR is firing at that. Missed. Needed 6s. So next up we have Germans. So the lieutenant is doing a U-bend snap 2, and leading it off is firing at the American squad on the bridge, but they went down. So we have range and 6s. 1 hit. So there's a pin. And no casualties. So I'll stick another pin on there. And then,
Team in the building, we're going to try to pass an order.
okay, so 3 pins, but a lieutenant near, yep, they lose another pin.
And then, I know they're down, but we're going to shoot at them anyway because
Okay,
I can't reach anything else.
so it's, yeah, it's gonna be 7s because of range. Range down 2 pins. So 10 shots.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Needing 7s.
2 potentials.
And, of course. But does not kill anyone. So that squad on the bridge is now up to 4 pins. And the next die is German. So the squad is firing on the sniper. Machine gun needs 6s.
Hit.
There's 1 hit. And the rifles need 7s.
Well, we'll just see if we kill with this machine. Nope, doesn't kill.
Nope.
And then we said we want 3 rifles.
Yep, needing 7s. So maybe, no. So we have a pin on the sniper.
Alrighty.
And,
Just Americans now.
yep, yeah, so it's just 2 American dice.
Okay.
Lieutenant is taking his pot shot at that squad there. Once again, needing a 6. Hey, he got it. Does he kill anyone, though?
Yep.
He does. So down goes a rifleman and gets a
Officially
pin.
the most useful guy in the platoon. Alright.
That's the only German casualties thus far.
We'll see if we can change that. The squad is going to continue shooting at them.
Okay. So we know we got the BAR is definitely in short range. Rifles.
Looks like these guys, first 4. So 1 rifle at long range.
Okay. So hard cover, long range with the 1 rifle, and
So
the
this
rest
is
of them is hard cover.
the guys that are short range.
Short range. Okay.
So this is just 5s.
Yep. So there's 2. Needing 5s.
Nope.
Nope.
And then no hit.
So just some pins. Well, here we are at the end of turn 5, moving on to the 6th turn, which may be the last turn. Here we go.
Did you get that?
Germans. So the lieutenant advanced up and is firing at the squad that went down. So 5s on the assault rifles
Oh, this is
and
the
6s
SMG.
on the SMG. Yep. Nope. SMG jams. And the assault rifles, 2 hits. On 4s, so 1 goes down, and they're up to 5 pins.
Alright, and then you snap 2.
Yes, and...
I'm gonna try to pass an order with the other squad.
Alright.
So I'm up to 8 I need to roll.
Yep. Okay, so they shed the pin, and it's 10 shots.
I'm advancing first.
Okay, you're advancing out of the building.
building?
Do you have to run?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you can
I
shoot and
believe
move out of the building
so.
at the same time.
We'll double check just to be sure. All right, so good thing we did check because they could advance, and they advanced out. They are towing the objective, and they're firing them, needing 5s.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
Needing 4s. 2 of them are killed, which is half the squad, and going to need a morale test with 6 pins, because you just got a pin for that.
Alright.
Firing.
3, I'm good. I got the lieutenant there.
Okay. But
So I have the sergeant and the lieutenant.
yep.
Needs to stay over there instead of falling down all the time.
Yep. Okay. Well, that was rough.
Yep.
And we have an American die.
10 or less.
Okay, yep. The sniper's attempting to fire.
Good.
He passes his order test.
He's firing at the lieutenant.
He's gonna fire at the lieutenant. Okay.
Misses. Roll the 2.
Of course.
So you lose your pin though.
Yeah, he did lose the pin. So, Americans. Okay, so the squad in the ruins is firing at the Fallschirmjägers on the objective. BAR.
Long range light cover from
Long
the
range light
rifles.
cover on the rifles. All right.
So nothing there.
Okay.
Dice are not being very nice to me today.
They haven't been nice to you in the few games, so.
Yeah, well, 1 hit.
All right, the BAR gets a hit.
No.
No, nothing. And we have another American die. So, with the Fallschirmjägers advancing up, these rifles did come into range, so we have 3 rifles at long range and a BAR at long range.
Okay. So 5 shots.
There's no cover from the bridge? A soft cover? I'm not claiming hard cover.
No, you can probably get soft cover from that hedge though.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call it soft cover. All right.
So,
So,
5s.
5s.
No.
The soft cover made no difference whatsoever. And let's see.
It's just the sergeant and my squad left.
Yep. So, the German machine gun squad over there has 2 pins.
And we're gonna pass the test.
Yep.
Without a lieutenant to nearby, so. Nope.
No, they go down instead, and that means that the last die is the lieutenant.
To contest the objective.
So lieutenant
Just in case the game ends.
charges forward to contest the objective. All right. Well, we'll roll a die, see if it continues on a 4, 5, or 6. Now you roll high. It goes on to a turn 7. So we'll pick everything up and proceed with the last turn. All right. So here we go. Turn 7. Germans.
I concede. You assault him, he dies.
Okay, so the lieutenant runs across the bridge to surrender to the Fallschirmjägers.
Exactly.
All right, so with the first die coming out of the bag being German, Will concedes the inevitable. So it is a German victory. And yeah, these small little 300 to 500 point games are quite fun, especially when you play on a pretty dense 4x4 table like this. Once again, the power of veterans in a small urban environment like this really kind of shows. So we enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Once again, we're Little Roadie Wargaming. Help out the channel. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you are subscribed. Hit the bell so you get notified whenever we post something new. And leave us a comment. We love hearing from you. And we'll catch you next time.